Hi everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome back. Today, we're going to go through rule number 6. That's right. So if you haven't seen these shows up until this point this week, we are going through a series, The 7 Cardinal Rules in Life, brought to us by Stephen Covey. That's right, the author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And again, if you haven't read the book, go check it out. This book is amazing. In fact, my fiance actually is licensed and trained in it so that she can train other people in it. And, to have that with me I'm a lucky guy. I'll just say that. But I'll tell you, you can actually study and learn this book to a level that will just take you and your business, your life, your relationships to a whole new level. And so to have not only that book, but now the 7 cardinal rules in life to complement that book and for us to be going through it this week, to me, that's very special. And today, rule number 6 is very special too, because it's something that I get caught up doing. I'll be honest. Sometimes I just think too much. And so rule number 6 is stop thinking too much. That's right. Stop thinking too much. It's all right to know, it's all right not to know all the answers. Sometimes there is no answer. Not going to be any answer, never has been an answer. That's the answer. Just accept it, move on, next. I'm going to repeat that. Sometimes there is no answer. Not going to be an answer, never has been an answer, and that's the answer. Just accept it, move on, and next. Here at Game Time, what we like to say is next play. That's right, sometimes you just got to move on, next play. And so stop thinking too much, right? We sit here, we want answers. Sometimes we got to just, we got to seek to understand. And sometimes understanding is just knowing that there may not be an answer, or maybe there's not just one answer. And so stop thinking too much. In my business over the last year and a half, I'd be lying to tell you everything just went perfectly. And one day I said, I'm going to do a podcast, and here I am, and I'm doing this podcast. No, I thought about this podcast many times over. I thought about different types of coaching programs and things I'm doing, and I would get stuck. And sometimes I'm just thinking too much because I think I need to have all the answers, to get started. There's a great quote, right? And it says, you don't got to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. And sometimes we just got to stop thinking so much. In fact, we had that other quote from one of the shows earlier this month that said that most of our problems come from either acting before we think or thinking too much before we act. And the reality is it's true. Most of our problems come because we just think too much. Sometimes we just got to do. Right? And I love this quote, and I'll leave you with this. It's a lot easier to act ourselves into right thinking than to think ourselves into right acting. That's right. It's a lot easier to act ourselves into right thinking than it is to think ourselves into right acting. So rule number 6, stop thinking too much. There may be no answer. That's the answer. And at game time, when we catch ourselves thinking too much, when we can't find the answer, we just say, next play. That's right, next play. Move on. Let's act. Let's move. Let's go. That's right. We're going to step up our game today. We're going to stop thinking so much, and we're just going to take action. It's time. It's your time. It's your time to stop thinking so much. Get out of your way and get into the game. It's game time. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GametimeMovement.com and be sure to share your Game Time moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their Game Time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzman reminding you it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.